Hello and thanks again for joining me for another episode of Escape the Pacific. We are currently on our 7th island, I believe. Our 6th island. And that's the 7th island over there. We've got a couple around here that we haven't been to yet. We're still looking for our island with the watch and the sextant. But this is my no navigational tools challenge, and we won't be using the watch and sextant, but we still want to find that island because we want the note that tells us which direction to go for the next cluster. So we're going to head over here. Yeah, this looks like an island that just has rocks on it, and the reason I want to go over here is because we want some medium rocks that we can test out the new anchors, the large anchors on this large raft. So I'm going to cruise on over there and I'll cut most of the trip and I'll be back to you in a moment when we're a little bit closer. Okay, so we're cruising up on the island. We've come across to the side a little bit because I want to try and have a little bit of beach to pull the raft up onto. So just going to cruise in here and see what we can find here, and we'll oops, don't want to get too spun around. Without using the map and compass, we don't really have any way to mark our direction or mark which islands we've been to. So I don't really want to get the raft too spun around till I've marked out which way we came from. There is only the one island in that direction where we came from. Okay. Let's get it off the rock. That should do. Alright, let's have a look at what we've got. I might mark that island first. Was that one that we came from? So, got some fire sticks here, so that would be number 6. Wait. Yeah, that is where we came from. Okay. So, that is a small stick. We want fire sticks. One. What's going on here? There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're a bit dodgy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let's have a look at what we've got. Got a barrel over here. Nothing in it. I don't know that we'll be needing it. Gonna drop that down here. We do have a chest here. Not much in that. Oh, we've got a little chest. Hopefully that's got our note in it. Do a bit of the jitterbug going on, but we're going to go dive that wreck in a minute, I reckon. Nothing in there. Don't think we're going to take the little chest with us, but we'll dump that with our other stuff anyway. Let's see. Crate here. The usual suspects in that. including more rope. So we're going to make some anchors, I think, because we need these medium rocks here for the large anchor. I don't see our skeleton friend anywhere. So if you've been following the series, you'll know that on the island where the map and compass is, the skeleton with the little chest that gives us the note that tells us where the watch and sextant are was half buried under a rock where we couldn't get to the chest. He's pointing over that way. Barely see a little island over there. Alright, done full circle around. So let's pop all that in the bag. Dump this stuff. Let's dive this wreck here. Doesn't look like a very big one or a very deep one. Alrighty, let's have a look. Crate there, that's probably all that's going to be on here. Let's grab that with our right mouse button. Scroll it away from us. Give us some room to swim. And we'll take this one up. Not much here, there's plenty of birds here. There are eggs, I'm going to leave the eggs alone. I've got plenty of bird meat, so not too fussed about that. Let's see. Huh, no ropes in this one. We've got another axe. Alrighty. Let's grab our gear. Okay. Let's see. There's not really much space on here. And pull it a little bit further this way, maybe. It's a little bit. That looks stable enough, I guess. Okay, so let's have a look at these large anchors. I did do a video in my previous series where we tested out the small anchor on a canoe. Wasn't really that useful. Small to medium sized raft for the medium anchor. So we haven't tried that one, but I mean, we've got a rather large raft. So we're going to need the big one. This one. And the devs did say that we may actually need multiple, depending on the size of our raft. So, I don't know how many we'll need. Alright, so we need small sticks. I did pick up a small stick here. We'll need a couple more. Do have some over here. Let's grab a couple of those. Pop them in. Alright, we need 2 twine. So what ropes are in here? Alrighty, got ropes and twines here. So I need 2. I'll add those. So now, if you have a look at in the build menu, sorry, the crafting menu, it says a medium carving rock. But I tried using a medium carving rock and it wouldn't let me add it. But when we point at it here, it just says a medium rock. And these rocky islands, I have found one or two other really big islands that have big rocky outcrops on them that aren't just rocks, and they sometimes have these medium rocks, but usually you need an island like this to find these. You can break these down with your hammer or bashing them with another rock, and you can break them down into small rocks, but we need a medium rock. And so I'll plonk that in there. And now we need a long rope. So I believe there was one in here. There's one there. Pop that in. Pull out our hammer and give that a few smacks. Okay, now I believe that we can add more long ropes to it, which affects how deep it can go. So what do we got here? We've got 6 of these. So let's see how many we can add. So we've got to hit U to extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's the max, plus the one that we used to build it. And we're going to need a normal rope. Actually, I'll grab a normal rope out of this chest over here. Okay, now we're going to need to pick this up, pop it on, rock in the way here, and position it. Now, see how it's got an X on the front? It's kind of pointing that way. From what I understand, the X needs to be where it's going to be released. Let's see if we can pop it there. Yep, there we go. And maybe we'll put another one over on this side. So, let's see. Just build up another one. It's another medium rock there. Because I dare say, the size of our raft, we probably are going to need the multiple. Let's grab 3 sticks. Yeah, it's interesting that that's still showing like the green colour that hasn't been built properly. We got another 2 twine in here. The reason these are in different stacks is because some are made from bush fibre, some are normal. Alright. And it means that it doesn't use the same pocket number. Alright, we need another long rope. Don't think there was another one in here. But we did have one here. Grab as many of them as we can because we'll make some more. Hammer that up. Okay, so let's pop that away and let's have a look in our crafting under tools. Untick something here so that we can pop in another favourite. Okay, so when your favourite stuff, if you didn't see that, so these little stars, by default you'll have, when you start a game, you'll have these top 5 will be favorited. Untick them. You can have, I think it's a maximum of 5. So you can unstar it and star the ones you want. And then you can just hold down C and it'll bring them up here. But you've also got your different categories. So we're in the tools category. So we're going to make a couple of these. And another one. And one more. Need another rope. Okay. So, pop that in your hand. And we'll add to it. Okay, we need one more to tie it down. Grab that, grab the rest of those, and we'll chuck them in our rope chest. Alright, let's pick this up. So pop that on this side, spin it round. So we do have that one pretty much in front of the mast. Alright. Okay, so what do we got here? Got 1, 2, I'm not going to take the small chest. Take these. So we'll grab a couple more ropes out. They still have some, so that's fine. Let's pop that. So it falls on its side. Slide it in there. Whoops. Okay, so our raft just disappeared and our frames have gone nuts. Just going to hit escape. And give it a couple of minutes till the menu comes back up. Hit resume. Everything should be back to normal. Except we've lost our crate. Is it underneath there? Alright, well I've lost my UI as well, which is not great. So, gonna have to chuck down a save and reload. And I don't know if we'll get our crate back. Let's see if we've got UI again. We have. So let's shove that over there. Alright. I don't know where our crate went. Hopefully it's not somewhere loose on the raft where it's going to cause us to sink. But I guess say goodbye to that crate. Let's try this again. I suppose I could have gone back to one of the auto saves, but I'm not that fussed. So we lose a crate with some stuff in it. I'm not too worried about it. Got plenty, and we've still got plenty of islands to explore. Alright, this one we will tie down. Barrels. Don't know that we really need many more barrels. Do I have room under here? I did switch the door over to the other side. I'm going to pop that down. I'm going to loosen that. Move that across a bit more. Tie it back down. Loosen that one. I mean, maybe when we do get to the next cluster, we might do some base building or something, I might use the barrels then. Typically I'll have a barrel for water, which I also have bottles of water because the water goes bad in barrels. So it's starting to go bad. But typically I'll use the barreled water, even the bad stuff, for farming. And I'll usually have a barrel for, usually have a barrel for compost. I'm not going to be farming on this run, at least not until we sort of do some base building. Now see with the reload that it's no longer got its green ghost on it. I've got this one. Let's see. Still need to tidy these up so I can fit 2 in the front in there, but I'll just toss this one here for now. I normally fit 2 under each of these, but I do need to rearrange some stuff to fit them in, and I'll do that off camera. And of course our sails are up because we reloaded. Okay, I'm pretty sure that was all that was here. Let's have a look around. Just double check. Yeah, we could continue exploring from here, but we still had islands that we hadn't explored from there. So I'm thinking we'll go back there and explore out from that island, continue to explore all the islands that we could see from that one. So we'll head back there, but we'll do a bit of a test on these anchors. I haven't tried them before. The one on the canoe was pretty useless. I haven't tried the small one on a small raft. I've only tried it on the canoe. But I don't know. If you're going to anchor your canoe, you still need to be able to, you need to drop your paddle to be able to operate the anchor or do anything else. So I really wish they would add something that would hold your paddle. That's why I never bother with canoes in this game. And in addition to that, it'd be great to be able to tie a, oops, we're not quite deep enough. It'd be great to be able to tie a canoe like and tow it behind your raft. I reckon that'd be pretty cool. But they do need to make canoes a bit more functional, a bit more useful. Whoopsie. Let's see if we can get on here. Yeah. It's not going to let me use the U option. Don't know if I can get on there. Okay, got to get back. Okay, crawl back to land. Starting to lose health now because we're under the water. Oh, we ran out of oxygen. Alrighty, pop that in there, drop that. Drop that. Drop that. Let's drag this back. Okay. Alrighty, let's chuck it in reverse a bit. try that again. Go back here. Alright. And what's jitters again? We just had a swim. Alright. Let's go for another swim. See, that took our health down quite a fair bit. Way. Alright. This is being very dodgy. Let's just straighten up these rudders. And okay, where are we going? Over there. Wait, let me pick it up. So, I mean, this game still can be a bit glitchy. Let's sail out a bit. So, I don't know. They said that these anchor... What's going on now? What the? Okay, we're moving. So, yeah. The small anchors are only good in really shallow water. And by adding more ropes to the large anchors, we're supposed to be able to anchor deeper out. And it does say you can't use it in the open ocean, the developers said. But what they consider open ocean, I mean, is in between two islands. Is that open ocean, or do they mean in between clusters? Let's have a look. Release that. Let's release that. And it'll usually, it's supposed to give you some sort of indication that if it's too deep or if you need more. Let's put our sails up and see what happens here. It seems to be keeping us. But the other thing that sort of sucks is we could really do with like a hook or something that we can tie our bags onto, and then we could jump off and have a swim. So, all right, let's bring that up. This one still seems to be holding us. Let's put our sails up again and see what happens. It still seems to be holding us, but it is making us spin. So, alright, let's pop our sails back down again. I wonder if I go in reverse, will it make us spin the opposite way? It will. Well, sort of. So, I mean, I guess that's one way of spinning your raft around while you're out in the middle of the water. Okay, let's pull this other one up. So you just hit U. And let's cruise back. Alrighty. So, I'm going to cruise back here to number 6. And then we'll branch out to one of the other islands that's visible from there. But that is going to do it for this episode. If you did enjoy this episode, please leave me a like or a comment down below. If you'd like to see more, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much to my current subscribers. I do appreciate the support. And I'll see you in the next video.